What's up, everybody? This is your boy No215. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Killer Kicks. I got my homie with me, Sneaker Freaker.
What's good? What's good?
And we
a little ad lib. What's good? I always say that for videos.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good is that we have some ill reviews.
Yes.
We're gonna have a discussion in between all the craziness. I got two shoes that I'm going to review, and then he has this one shoe that he's gonna review. And
as always, you know, Java is life. Hashtags. Man, some good coffee, by the way.
Oh my god. So yeah, let's talk about these shoes. Alright.
Let's talk about it.
Both of the shoes that I picked up, you know, luck. That's all. I mean, you know, anybody that knows me knows that I don't chase the shoes anymore like I used to. I'm just getting too old, man. So one shoe I just so happened to be off that day, and this is the NMD white Mountaineerings, right? Mountaineerings, whatever the fuck. Yep, Mountaineerings. And yeah, so I just happened to be freaking Ubik post the pic like late at, it was like in the afternoon, like 6 o'clock at night. First come, first serve tomorrow morning. I'm like, I'm off. I said, let's go. So I went, was able to get the shoes easy. And then the other shoe, it just kind of just landed in my lap. I really can't talk about the shoe because I don't want to
land on your lap. Like it's just like you woke up and just landed on your lap.
Yeah, like I don't want to get nobody. I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
I wish that happened to me though. I
want to get nobody in trouble. But thank you. You know who you are. Thank you, man, for looking out. And yeah, so that's my two pickups. And then and then you end up getting
crazy.
What did you get? What did you get?
I mean, I did a review on them already, but right now we're in the comfort of someone's home. It's peaceful, it's quiet, I can get my words out. The video that I did, I was just a little too excited and wanted to do them right then and there.
So let's show it. We're not even talking anymore. Let's show it. We're gonna give our discussion video at the end of the review. You know, how we feel about each one, and let's just take it from there. So you want to go first or I go first?
You can go first.
I'll go first. I'm going to go first. Here we go. Alright, so let's get into the first review of my pickup. This is actually a real funny story, man, that I got to say before I even show you the shoe. So when I first saw the shoe, I could have actually got it because I was at work and on my phone when the link came out. But Packer Shoes put out a link to this, and I swear that I think when they put the link out, it said women's NMD. So when I was looking at it, I'm like, damn, man, that shit look fly. But now I got to figure out, like, you know, the sizing and etc. etc. So when they started to come out in all the stores, I'm like, wait a minute, is this a woman's NMD or like what the hell is going on? So Ubik puts out the tweet. I asked my boy, I'm like, yo, you want to go? He's like, yeah, man. He was like, I definitely want the shoe. I was like, yo, is it a woman's shoe? He's like, nah. He's like, it's, you know, it's a collab with white Mountaineering. So I guess they saw this, the WM, white Mountaineering, and they probably thought that it was woman's. So they just put woman's. But yeah, I just had to point that out because I think that's what kind of messed up a lot of these. I don't think that they actually knew like what the hell it was that they had, so they put woman's because of the WM. I don't know. That's just my analogy, but I could be wrong. So all right, so this is the box. Box price for this was, I never remember. Oh, 200. Yeah, 200 for this. This is the first kind of NMD that was a little bit pricey. All right, let's get into the shoes. Yeah, so a couple things that I love about this NMD compared to the other ones, which I don't see anybody point out. Besides the actual look, is I don't think so. The collaboration with this shoe is supposed to be like the City Sock, but I don't think that this shoe is as high as the City Sock. I guess if there was like a mid version, this will be what it would look like. I'm not too crazy about this tall pull tab, but I'm assuming that this is the height that it would be if it was the original city sock. So like when you try them on, it doesn't have that, you know, that real high look. But besides that, the shoe is real simplistic. I'm gonna get into a couple details. Real firm, as you can see. Well, let me take off this inside paper. But real firm, as you can see, it goes right back to the shape. And there's a couple reasons for that. The first thing I'm going to point out is you see that the thread goes across all on one side, opposed to the city socks. It goes this way and then it comes this way. So the lining is all across one way. But one thing that's real interesting about this NMD compared to any other NMD that I've had in my hand is that the inside, there's a lining in the inside. It's not just prime knit, and you're not going to be able to see it. But you see that? That's a lining on the inside. So it's not just a prime knit. You do have a lining that goes all in the inside. And then another interesting thing about this shoe is that right here and on the other side, you have an ankle support, which is like real fucking cool. Like I didn't, you know, once I like started touching, I'm like, wow, like this actually has an ankle support. Inside of the shoe, you do have an insole, which is in suede. So this will be a perfect shoe, to be honest, to wear for like the winter. Not so much of when it's raining, because it's still going to get, you know, your socks are still going to get soaked. But yeah, I mean, I love this shoe. Get into small details of it. As you can see, you have your 3 stripes but going across the shoe, and then you have white mountaineering in 3M. You have your logo right here, which is in a silk. This material kind of feels like the same material that's on the inside as far as like the lining goes. So yeah. In the back you have that 3M, what it looks like. I'm assuming that this is 3M, but I could be wrong. You have your 3M in white with your Adidas branding, and then you have this long pull tab, which I'm not a fan of because it's just so, I mean, you can see how long it is. But besides that, black bottom, you know, besides that, I mean, I like the shoe. The shoe is definitely dope. Is it worth the 200? No, but you know that you're buying because it's a collab, and that's it. So yeah, this was my pickup for the NMDs. I'll give you another look for the inside. And one thing I will say is, let me see if I could, these words kind of feel like they're going to fade out. So like if you're not careful like how you wear them, it can seem like it is going to fade out. But besides that, dope. Let's go into the next one. Okay, on to the next shoe. This is a Jordan 1, size 9.5. As far as sizing, man, with this, I'm gonna be honest. In terms of ones, I could do anywhere between an 8.5 to a 9.5, which is actually good. Obviously, I would always prefer that 8.5 to a 9, but 9.5 is my biggest that I will go, and 9.5 to me is not bad at all. My breads are 9.5, so you know, I can't complain about the size. Box price on this was $160, and let's get into the detail of the shoe. All right, so here you have it. These are the reverse shattered backboards. Nice looking shoe, to be honest. Got real lucky, man. Like I said, getting these shoes. At first I was fiending for them, and then when I had them in the hand, I was kind of like undecisive, and then after looking at it 50 times, I said, nah, you know what, I'm gonna hold on to these. I'm gonna definitely keep them, because these shoes, man, they get, you know, fine like wine. You know, the longer you hold on to them, the more the hype builds. So let's get into some of the, the details, and then some of the extra stuff, extra stuff that people are talking about. Okay, so on your tongue, you have your Nike Air tab in orange, followed with the black lacing. These do come with 2 laces, black and a cream color. I did try putting on white laces for my bread ones, The white laces really didn't complement the shoe as well as the cream ones. On your mid toe box, you have this very soft tumbled leather in cream, followed by this nice piping in orange that goes all the way around. We all know what that looks like. You have your swoosh in black. You have more of that nice tumbled leather in the middle. You have your wing in black, and then orange, white, and black. I mean orange, tan, and black for the mid part, and then the upper you have that black, and the same for the inner. Bottom of the shoe is an orange. One thing that people talk about this shoe is the quality. Oh, you know, the mid part is amazing quality, but the orange part is like shitty leather. I mean, listen, it's the same leather from the Bread 2013s, you know, and I didn't see that shoe being so bad. It wasn't a perfect shoe, but it wasn't a real bad quality. So to me, this is kind of like an in-between type of thing. Me personally, I don't want that soft leather all over my shoe because I think it could get wrinkled easier. You could get rips easier, depending on how you wear the shoe. You do want a little bit of that tough leather. So that soft leather that, you know, complements the tough leather. To me, it's not a bad look at all whatsoever. A lot of people are complaining. I mean, the shoe is fine. I must admit, what made me keep this shoe, shout out to Mike Dabbs from the camp out, man. He posted this picture from like him in the NYC train, and you see like the orange seat from the subway, and I was like, shit, man, I already know how I am. If I get rid of this shoe, I'm gonna regret it later on. So I'm gonna just hold on to this. So yeah, so these are my pickups. I hope that you like this. Now I'm going to send it over to my homie Sneaker Freaker, and he's going to show you his pickup, and then we're going to have a discussion at the end, dog, because this is what the fuck we do, man.
Java is life once again. As you can see to the front of me, you have that Silver Box SB High. Off the bat, you know what I mean, people are going to question everything else, so I'm going to get out the way with what Nike SB failed on. First things first, the O box is not black Nike SB. It's supposed to be like like an elephant gray type of Nike SB. But nonetheless, whatever, it is what it is. Second thing is the label. They mess up on the label. The label is supposed to correspond with the upper accents of the shoe. Instead, you got the black label or whatever. Again, little flaws that can be easily overlooked. But if Nike SB is going to do something to correspond with the actual OG, keep it OG-like. But again, it is what it is. What's more important is the shoes. Let's first things first. Second set laces on these. Oh shit, are gray. And then you got the insole right there, seen on your orange ones as well, with Mess Nike SB6 chilling right there, with his stack of Nike SBs right there. Orange, silver, pink, black boxes all right there to correspond with the box series. And here are the shoes. Very, very nice materials being used for 2016. Not bad. Now, granted, we're not going to get 2004 material, but nonetheless, it is a nice addition to what we have now. The Nike SB throws our way. It's pretty evident the Nike SB is going downhill, and just them doing stuff like this to revive the brand is kind of cool, but us OGs know what's up. I copped these because I really, really wanted these right here. And, you know, again, the material is very, very nice. Pretty much your whole upper consists of two types of suede. You got that pigskin suede and that very soft suede as well. Starting with the toe box right there. Very nice. And then you have along your toe box, along your eyelets, a really softer type of suede. Got the Kelly green swoosh right there. And then on your heel tab, you have a very softer heel tab right there in suede. Moving along towards your tongue, got the Kelly green tongue right there with Nike SB Dunk High Pro stitched in white. Gray mesh along your inner walls. Got that gray midsole, gray stitching. And of course your lovely gum bottom with that Kelly green hit right there in the middle. And then last but not least, you got your box logo, the boss right there. No relation to Supreme. That is a box logo once again. And that's going to be seen on all your SBs as well. So very simple shoe. I like them. I like them a lot. The material is great. Retail is $110, and that's exactly what you should pay. Again, and they do release on the 29th of October. And according to my calculations, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, the pink should be releasing in 3 more weeks. And if all goes well, as we all know, Chaos had his Black Friday. Dooms may release on Black Friday. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm just going by the way this release has been asserted thus far. So that is pretty much it for my unboxing video and my review. Let's take it off for discussion and we'll sign up. It's a lot of heat.
Well, these are our 3 reviews, and I'm gonna be honest.
A lot of flavor.
Yeah, a lot of different flavors.
No, I'm at the coffee. It's a lot of flavor in the coffee.
But yeah,
a lot of flavor. I like.
This shoe, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very surprised on the quality. And anybody who knows me, I'm always bashing and bashing. But this shoe, as far as the quality, it is very, 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 very soft. For an SB, very, very soft. If I could compare this to a runner, man, what runner can I compare this to?
It's hard. You can't compare runners to SBs.
Well, I mean, as far as the suede, like the suede is soft. It's soft. The material on this a little bit remind me of the Gel Light 3's Wale firecrackers for the 4th of July. A little, kind of like some, like some similarities when you're touching them. Obviously not the look, but as far as like the actual like material, it's not bad at all for it to be 2016. We all know what we've been getting. It's not bad at all. What's your final thought on this? I just wish that there was a little bit more coloring. Like, I'm just not a fan of the simple gray and just green.
I get what they're doing. I get what Nike SB is doing, and they're pretty much incorporating a fusion, if you will, of a pair versus a box. If we take it back to the orange box, they retro the Danny Super, and they incorporate the box colors into a Danny Super or whatever, and they filled on behalf of the box or whatever. And that was the one thing that everyone was looking for. I think they overlooked the pairs. Don't get me wrong, like, it's great material. I'm looking forward to see what the pink has to offer, because I'm just cracking my mind. I don't know what the pink
What do you think it's going to
resembles. You made a good point. I said shot pinks. He said dunkles.
Yeah.
But
it might be dunkles, in my opinion, because to me that's one of, besides the whole craze of the Tiffany's and all that stuff, to me the dunkles are for like real SB fanatics. I think,
what's crazy? I'm not a fan of dunkles.
But I think it's safe to say that there's some people that might say dunkles before Tiffany's.
But when you think pink box, you think Tiffany automatically.
Yeah.
Now the Dooms, as we all know, I'm the Black Box Bandit. I'm gonna have to get those right there, and I'm afraid that that's gonna be the one pair that's gonna be above retail. But if I get lucky, like I got lucky with these, I might get them for retail. So I'm looking forward to complete the whole pack. And speaking of which, this is the first time the Nike SB has ever bring out a pack separately, not all at once. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. I like them a lot. The material really, the pictures on social media do not do them any justice.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. I mean, having them in hand is just different. They're like Medusa High.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they are, like Medusa High with a gun bottom.
Yeah, they're definitely dope. So we have this, and it's funny that we're having this discussion about both shoes. The first shoe was orange and tan for the SB lows. This is an orange. It's the same exact colorway.
I see it now.
It's the same exact colorway. Obviously, without the orange swoosh, they got the cream swoosh. Why didn't somebody at Nike say, you know what, we have to switch up the dunk low a little bit, because It resembles too much of the Shadow backboards, and even it's the same looking shoe. Obviously, this is a Jordan 1 SB
Which is
Dunk.
by the way. It's actually a dunk.
Yeah, I mean it's the same style of looking shoe. So why wouldn't you change if this is the most dominated one? At least for the SBs, why not switch it up a little bit where it's not so much resemblance? Because I see these and I kind of see those SB Dunks lows.
I see it now. I see it agree. Yeah.
You know, so I mean, but besides that, I mean, like, what do you think about this shoe?
I like them. I call them the Garfields, but I like them. You know, 160 is great, but as we all know, the ones is always a headache. Speaking of ones, are you looking for those what the ones?
I am. Am I going to be able to get them? Who knows? Like I said, I just stopped chasing.
They fall in your lap again.
Yeah, I stopped chasing shoes a very long time ago. So if you're my friend and you could do something for me, I'm awesome. If not, then it's all good. That's the one shoe I would see myself paying a little bit above retail if I could get it. You know, for if I could pay like $60 or $70 over retail, then you know I will. But I already see the prices on those. What the ones is like $450 already. So I don't know. My suggestion to anybody who wants to score, I'm gonna be honest, start looking at these add to cart services, man, because to me that's what's eating up everything. It's not even so much about boxes. These people that have these add to cart services, their server is just so huge compared to like the average Joe like us that, you know, they're already instant, you know, like their server is like built for that, you know, kind of like a bot, but their server kind of seems like, you know, like when you have bots still works on depending on what type of internet service you have. These people have servers already, so you know it's a different type of speed, you know. So yeah, if you do want to get into that, man, because that's gonna be one of my options, you know. So information I share with y'all, I definitely information that I know, I definitely like to share with y'all. So definitely start looking into like an add to cart service. In case if you don't know what add to cart is, because I know probably what the hell is an add to cart. So add to cart service is basically they have these websites. I think there's one of them called RSVP Kings, and basically you go on their website, you pay whatever their service fee is to get the shoe on top of the box price, and you just put your card information. They do everything for you. If it gets cleared, it comes out of your bank account, they send you an email, and voila, you have it. If it doesn't, then that money that you pay for the service gets put back on your PayPal, and you didn't lose anything. So at the end of the day, you're not losing money, you know. So so that's how that works. So that's definitely how I'm gonna try to get that. And then last but not least, the NMD craze.
Yeah.
The NMD craze.
Just the Adidas craze in general, man. These is killing me.
What you think about this? Is it worth it? And again, this is going back to the podcast that I did with Mikey Dab. Shout out to Mike Dab and the whole Camp Out family. But this is back to the conversation that we had. Are you paying for material, or are you paying because of the actual collaboration? In terms of what Kif does and any other collaboration like Masterminds, and you're paying for the name. Like, although I will say that this NMD, for the little small things that they did, surpasses all the other collaborations. Like I said, all those other shoes really don't have a liner in the inside. This has a liner, a silk liner. This has ankle support, got a suede insole. So they put a little bit more effort than all the other collaborations.
I want the black ones with the blue and red. That's the ones that I want.
Oh yeah, the royal blue with the red.
Either white or black, but black is just...
To me, they're all the same shit. I just like this one because I'm a fan of anything that's all black or close to all black. And this being just black with like the little hints of like that charcoal gray and your white boost, you know, black bottom, you know, I like this. I like this a lot. So, yeah, let me know which shoe you like out of the reviews. Feel free to download my free app. Killer Kicks is available for iPhone and Android. I haven't done a podcast by myself lately. Shout out, I trust me, I admire everybody who's been reaching out to me who wants to come out. But damn, yo, I think I should rant a little bit. So I think the next podcast is just gonna be me by myself in it. And then the following one, I'm gonna definitely get a guest. Definitely follow my homeboy's new Instagram, YouTube channel. I'll have his link in the description box as well.
Man, thanks to you, man. I'm back at it, man.
Yeah, man. This is not about a promoting thing. Like, oh man, fuck that. Nah, man. Like,
Love, man.
he helped me get into this. I would even dare say that a lot of the viewers that follow me is more because of him. So yeah, definitely follow his Instagram. His YouTube. Damn, I keep on saying Instagram. His YouTube channel. I'll put the description in the bottom. Besides that, I hope that you enjoyed this. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace out, son.
As always, stay up, stay late, stay fresh. If you're gonna drink something, drink some Java, because Java is life. As always, hashtags.
Yo, and if y'all want to know what hat this shit is crazy, right? Miami Stray Rats. That's the name of the brand right there. That's a little like small promo. Stray Rats. They definitely got some L shit for a skate shop. All right. Peace on.
It's a lifestyle. All the guests on board can lounge around enjoying the sun and the views, but there is